something that is kind of controversial right now, and some people were like, "I don't want it, I want it." So let's see exactly who is going to take the victory or the glory today, because it's like a banter between the both gender. And the thing we are talking about is who mostly accept the idea of running a joint account, men or women. Nyabo account achịkọta eke akwịghọtago onye atụta onye atụta onye ka anyị na-asị kedu onye na-akacha wee na-akwadie n'etiti nwoke na nwaanyị, ọ nwoke ka ọ nwaanyị na-akwadokele, especially n'ebe di na nwunye nọ. Even self I can extend into relationship. So kedu na-eme mana di na nwunye ka anyị na-ekwukele maka fa today. So let's see exactly who is taking this position today. And let me start from introduction of people. I call them my co-debaters, though I'm neutral, kind of a presenter. I'm Anthony Onyekachukwu Ugochukwu. So we do that introduction round table, then we now come back and start from the beginning.
Welcome to Girls Aloud with Guys.
Okay.
You're welcome to Girls Aloud with Guys. I'm Joy.
You're welcome to this program. I'm Kendi Ajimda.
Welcome to this program. I'm Lukman Oyekomi.
Okay.
Right, you're welcome to this program. I am Michael Ogenimaro Joshafat.
So you are all welcome to the program. So I think Priska, you have something to say. You must say something before we now start.
I said I have something to say.
Because the way you started earlier, you were like, you have something in mind about this particular topic you have.
Hey,
So just kind of preamble.
Okay, preamble. Well, preamble is that everybody knows that money is one of the most sensitive yet defining aspects of every relationship. Some persons do not like to talk about it. Some persons just try to pretend like it's not important. But financial conversations is very important in every relationship. Whether you're dating, whether it's friendship, whether it's marriage, it's important you guys have open conversations about your finance. And now we're talking about the idea of a joint bank account. And we are saying who is more likely to accept the idea of operating a joint bank account, and is not limited to husbands and wives. Yes, even though I know that usually this thing happens when people are married, but now even people that are dating as boyfriend and girlfriend, there is an extent that they get to, they decide that are so comfortable with each other, and they decide to start pulling their resources together. You understand? So now the big question is this a wise decision? Because for you to start having the idea of operating a joint bank account with somebody, it means that you must have gotten to a certain level of trust. Because let's face it, money matter is very tricky. Money breaks relationship. You will see that you might be friends with somebody and the person borrows a certain amount of money from you. And eventually when the person starts having difficulty paying back, you see, it starts creating a crack in that friendship. So money matters are very sensitive issues, and it needs to be handled carefully. So the question is, now, is it the men or is it the women that are going to accept to the idea of having a joint bank account? For me, I'll say that women can accept it. Why? Because most women are very emotional, and sometimes when women are in relationships, be it marriage, be it boyfriend, girlfriend age, they tend to lose all their senses of reasoning. You understand? Yes, it's true. They tend to lose all their sense of reasoning. They carry everything. They use their head, all their sense organs to join it in that relationship. And when somebody starts talking about money, because me, I cannot imagine. I think it's very, 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 very scary, pulling my money together with somebody else. But most women do that because they feel that they've gotten so comfortable with you, so they wouldn't mind having their money together with you as the man. But for men, you see husband and wife self, even before as husband and wife, the man agrees to operate a joint account with his wife, you will know the extent he has gone to without his wife. Because men do not play with their money, and men are more logical when it comes to dealing with things, unlike us that are very emotional. So I think a man is less likely to accept to operate a joint account, because tomorrow if you carry the money, run away with another man. Yes. So men will not. accept it. But women, because we are very loving, we're very emotional, we do everything with emotion, we can just, say, okay, now, I love him, he loves me. You will now open joint bank account to the person. Tomorrow, the person will carry it and follow another person. You will now be crying, my head. So women are like, no, he's not the only one. That's what I'm saying. It's not limited to marriage. Some people do that in relationships. That's what I'm saying. That I'm not limiting it to marriage. Because we've had some conversations that trend on social media when people are saying, this person took my 7 million. You see women complaining, giving their stories, this person took my 7 million and ran away. And people are asking, how did we have access to the money? That's why we have a joint account.
No matter how you love your partner,
Okay.
I'm talking as I'm moving it in the area of relationship now. No matter how lovely or whatever, I don't advise anybody.
Okay, you
to
don't advise.
bring
Not that it
in
doesn't. Okay.
joint account
In
when
a relationship,
even
when
in
it's not
relationship,
not marriage,
even in marriage, self,
Ewo.
it's not still like I don't still have this 100% trust for a man like bringing what now, like bringing in a joint account. Even this actress, Abraham Toyin, she said something. She said, if you want to enjoy your marriage, leave money out of it. Because it's possible. Like don't bring anything like joint business, joint account. Like maybe you people are having this joint business. The husband know the percentage you are going to be collecting and everything. This doesn't matter. Maybe you are secretive. But just for you to secure your home and your own happiness.
But some people will disagree with her and say that when you're open with every aspect of your life, that your relationship thrives the more.
And not in the aspect of money.
Because there is a woman that was interviewed recently and she was saying the husband has the pin to all her ATM cards. She has the pin to all her husband's ATM cards. Not the openness we talk about. Yes, you can go on, Mike.
You're talking about having pin or the password to your husband, so your spouse's account or whatever it is.
Yeah.
I feel, like I said before, I don't know if I've said this before, but I feel whatever works for a partner or like a couple, they should just move with it. Like I think what will work for Mr. A might not work for Mr. B. So if you feel it's working for you and there is peace, there is unity, there is harmony in your relationship, there's everything going smoothly, and you guys are running things together, do it that way. You get? There are some people that would say, once I see my wife's account balance and her net worth is like twice of my net worth, there's an issue. The man becomes, how would I say, he becomes, should I say, scared or worried or something, insecure, exactly. He becomes insecure. So I feel what you don't know or what you have no idea about, I think the thing becomes safe. I don't know how to put it. I think it becomes safe. Like there is no issues tagged or attached to it. You just do your things yourself. So bring your percentage, like during the month, just food bills, buy lights, do whatever you want to do. So I feel whatever you don't know, there is no issue with it. Just do what you think is best for you with your partner. That's what I think.
Okay, so what's your idea? What do you think about operating a joint account of couples or people in a relationship operating joint accounts?
Like I said before, whatever works for you, do it that way. But I still feel personally, I would want to do it like, have your account to yourself. I will have mine to myself. But let us be honest. Let us be very honest, because there is no way I might be okay. I'm the man, definitely. I'm going to bring like 70 or even 80% of my income.
What if your wife, the woman, is earning more than you?
I don't know. It depends. But I'm still the man of the house. If she feels she can overdo what I'm doing, but there should still be this mutual respect. Do not climb on my shoulders and tell me sit down. I will not sit down. You get? I won't do it. But I didn't force you to overstep my boundaries or kind of show that the house needs or everything. But I feel what I'm doing, I'm bringing in my best, and it's sufficient enough for the family to be running. You get? So if you think you have excess that you can be giving into the relationship, there is no problem. But do not disrespect me. That's where issue comes in. But definitely, I will not just sit down at home and just relax and be like, okay, my wife is earning more than I'm earning. Let me just relax and just see her go to work and come back early and bringing food stuff or bringing household items or whatever it is. I will definitely bring my 100% into the relationship. But do not make me feel like since you're earning more, I'm earning less, then you can override me into in this matrimonial home. It doesn't work that way. So I think whatever works for the couple, they should just stick with it and just go with it.
Okay. Look,
Thank
man,
you.
what do you think?
Thank you. About the joint accounts, I think joint accounts will help in transparency in marriage. There will be transparent, total 100%, because he will knows what is the income of his husband, of his husband, and the husband also will know what his wife is earning. They know that at least, and joint account favors the wife most in marriage because she will have access to it more than the husband.
Who says so?
Really?
Because it can be any bit can come in from their own family, from our family. So
What about the woman's family? What about the man's family? You know, the man's family tends to build the man. Like, it's just like your mom is calling you now, I need so this thing. Your sister, they are calling you, I need so this thing. Are you going to take from the joint account or your own personal account? Because the joint account is for maybe our kids and everything. So you shouldn't use my own money to cater for your own family member. It's not possible. So you're going to, this is not about transparency. You're going to be using your own personal account,
yes,
to deal with your own extended this thing.
So she doesn't agree.
Okay, I think there is something I would want to say that she was talking about now. I just kind of figured out something that she says. Maybe your parent. Okay, I'm the man and she's the woman, and like my parents or her parents calls me and they say they want fund for probably this business, or there's something that's pressing that they want to sort out. So when they call, am I picking the money from the joint account that I have with my wife or my personal account? So it depends. If my personal account doesn't have enough funds at the moment, I can cut a percentage from the joint account and add to my account balance and probably foot the bill, because your parents are automatically my parents at the moment. Since we are married, they separate. Whatever I'm doing now is for your family, my family together. If you have to, you can also give to my family. It happens that way. It doesn't have to be okay. My mother and my father, they're just mine. Yours are just yours. It doesn't work that way. Once you marry a person, you don't marry the family now.
Exactly.
So it's like you just anything that works, so you do it too. But I feel if my account balance is not enough for me to do what your parents are asking me or my parents are asking me, I will definitely seek your consent. Okay, so what I'm doing, I'll feel the money back. That's where transparency and honesty comes in. If you feel you can't do it, do not start it. That's it.
Yeah, and to what Lukman said, right? Lukman, he said something that is women that usually have more access to. I don't agree, because he said something as well. So I'm going to be quoting from what each of you said. Now, yes. Michael said something about being the man of the house. Chances are that he's going to be the one that's going to be putting the bulk of the money in the accounts. Now, reason this. So if the man is the person putting the bulk of the money in the account, do you think the woman will be having access to that joint account like that just to go be collecting money like that? No, now, come on.
The nature of man.
Maybe the man going to get a lot. Is he going to accept it?
When you say
will the man accept it?
No, he's saying,
man, will you accept
the
it?
nature of man.
Will you accept it?
Did you know that some men, once they don't have money with them, oh my God. There's this way they behave. You be like, what is happening?
Aggressive and
so not to talk of like just going to the account and take the money. It's not possible.
You will not. That's the thing. Because especially if he's the one that is putting the bulk of, the only time that I can accept that women do this that you're saying is if the woman's money is more in that account. If the woman's money, you can't now, because the man will get the alert now. How are you going to be collecting the money like that? Is the husband not getting the alert? Sure, you will not account for the money, me. That's it. So, what's your account for the money?
I think I have to come in here because I know exactly what we are talking about. Let me just answer the question straight away. Is men that mostly accept the idea of running a joint account. Reason, because I know when a man has this financial literacy and the rest of them, he doesn't have any problem running a joint account with a woman, something like that. And another thing, when somebody is good in giving account of what he does, just that the only thing there is that I know that as a man, I will have a joint account, but I have my own personal one, because I know that when it comes to personal, I think I will go there. But for me, men mostly accept that idea. Then another thing, when it comes to communication, when some couples, they have this communication when it comes to spending and financial dealings, when they are open with it, there's no deal running a joint account, but it's mostly men accept the idea. That's all I have to say.
And I would say that men do not accept the idea. First, men have trust issues. They will not, because they will feel. Shebi we did now. We just did a program around 11 of a man, of that man that came back from abroad and willed everything to his siblings. Yes, and they are now it's contest now. Calm down. Ain't about speed. It's contest. I'm providing contest. Yes, that case now. What I want to point out is from all the calls, there are people we are making on that topic. Now, they kept on saying something. Yes, now, you don't know women. They will keep doing anyhow. But you know how the woman is behaving. Now, is it with that kind of mentality that you're going to operate a joint account with the same woman that you cannot even in good conscience make your next of kin? Yes, is it that same woman that you're really going to operate a joint account? Come on, who are we deceiving? It's not possible. Men, people have trust issues. Yeah. They are less likely to accept, because they're going to fear, say, tomorrow the woman feel misbehave. Yeah. She feel carry the money, go follow another man. Or she feel, because you cannot even make your wife next of kin. Is it not joint account you would not have with your wife? So
for a responsible man, he accepts running a joint account. Reason, because he's the one that. No, because the way you are saying it, you are kind of generalizing the whole thing. But right now, it's only people. No, I don't agree with that.
You said men. You did not say responsible. You said men.
Let me just say, because I know that there are still people where.
Okay, so now it's responsible.
So for me, yes, because they know that provision of social needs in terms of family. I think they have this responsibility of giving money to a woman or their wife to get something. So running this joint account is not going to become a problem for them. So they would like the woman to be collecting money from that account, thereby keeping records. How, if you are doing it in such a way that he doesn't want, he will call you to order. You understand?
And joint accounts shouldn't even be an account where people are getting to spend regularly. I was thinking that more of the idea of having that joint account is more like savings, maybe for the future, or savings for a rainy day. For rainy day, because all the movies and even real life situations I've had, people do that joint account like, how do you mean, more like saving for the rainy day? Yes. Because you now see when couples have issues, maybe when one of the couple now go to go and withdraw large amounts of money, you see some of them, they start saying money that we're saving for this person's college fund, for this person's school. So I don't even think that joint account should be more like a savings account where you're always going to go and be collecting money. Shouldn't it be something that is kept like savings for a rainy day?
That's why I said the other time when Michael was saying something like maybe your family member needs something, then you go into in as much as you cannot use the money there, because the money, there's a difference between our money and
my money
and my money. Yes, for the fact that you are married to me, does not mean, although okay, you say even where I come from, they say when you are married to a man, you are married to his family and his that's how it is. But see, you see, money is powerful.
That was why I said it's sensitive.
Hey God, money is very powerful. Money can ruin your home. It can do anything. See, even to blood brothers, they kill each other because of money. So anything that has to do with money, you need to be, it's very sensitive. You need to be very careful with it. You need to be very careful. Okay, now that you are calling you maybe you took some money and said that okay, your dad needs some stuff. Okay, your father is still my father. Okay, now, and you already planned, maybe the money is for your child tuition fee or something like that. Okay, now the money there is little. My own father now called and said, okay, he needs some money. And now you are now telling me that the money is for the child's tuition fee. You don't want me to help my family now. So what are you going to do? since you said your father is my father, so what are you going to do? So the thing is, they just to like, just so just to put everything, like just to set out everything, so that you won't be having issue. Don't touch the money there.
But is it even possible again? Again, like, is it still possible again? Like, because contest, what he said, there fee be at this time where something go fee be, like, you know, maybe the one where they your personal account, you know, reach, what will happen?
But the question I want to ask now, how much do you think women will be contributing in that joint account?
It depends on the income.
No. Joint
Yes,
account.
no.
I think that joint account, they should have they should have a amount of more exact amount of money they will contributing. Because left for me, see, one of the comedians say, if you want a woman to love you, give her money. If you wake up in the morning, give her money. If you want to sleep, give her money. So this kind of, do you think that a woman will like to bring out a huge amount of money and put in that joint account?
But some have been known to do that, because that was why when Michael said the first things, he said something about men being the one that brings the bulk of the money, and I asked him, what of the situation where the woman is the person that has more money? Because I know a couple that had a joint account, yes, and the man started cheating on the wife. Yes. Yeah. So what the wife did, and the wife was working in an oil company, so the wife had more money, so she was putting more money in the account. So when the man started cheating and went and even brought in his side chick into the house and told the woman that he wants a divorce, the woman said no problem. The woman went to the bank the next day, calculated all the money she has put in the account, withdrew the money. So her money was more than the one that the man put there. So the man now came back and said, why did you clear our account? She now said, excuse me, did you say our account? So how much do you put in there? So I think it depends to an extent on the person that is earning. It doesn't necessarily need to mean that, like he said, the man will put more. So if the woman is earning more than the man, should the man still be is it fair to expect that the man should still be putting more? It's not. So I think it depends on their income, who is earning more. Because if you make it 50-50 or 60-40, what if
might be like, how would I put it? My account, like my full month salary, might be your 50%.
you see? So it's not really fair.
Yeah.
So it should be, I think, I don't know how, I think it depends on the couple, how they choose to do the operation. And I don't think it should be a gender thing, because you're the man that you have to put more, or because you're the woman you have to put less. I feel that a fair thing is, if the both of you don't want anybody to cheat anybody, or you agree that two of you are going to be providing a certain amount. Yeah. But if you want to go the extra mile, I think the person that is earning more should put more. I think that's a fair deal. I don't know, but at the end of the day, it depends on the individuals. Yeah. So that's what I say.
You all have said well, but if you ask me, I will tell you that it's men that do bring up that idea, especially when they start having kids. And again, especially if the wife is this type that normally spend extravagantly.
Thank you.
And that account is mainly meant for the sake of the children. It's not a place maybe you need 50,000 to complete something, you go and withdraw. No. Some of them will not even put access of withdrawing any dime until when it's time. So it's not the account that you go and withdraw anyhow, anytime. No. It's mainly for the children. There is no sentiment in it, no matter what.
The extravagant thing you spoke about, will the joint accounts curb the extravagance?
I mean, as in bringing up.
Yeah, if she's extravagant before operating a joint account, when they start operating a joint account, will it help her to stop being extravagant?
It's not that it will help, but it will help as in from her income. She'll be able to know at the end of this month, I have to do this. Then that will help her to cut down some certain things.
But that's where the man comes in again, because babe, I want to buy wig. Babe, I want to do this.
That is from
babe, do you get like that's I'm coming? That's for men that earn more. Do you get? I want to buy this. I want to buy that. If you say no, oh yeah, you know the squeeze face. Do you get? So it just depends. Person will know they spend. That's if you have to. I've talked to Ken about this thing before. That if you want to date, if you want to get married, somebody just like date the person, do courtship, know how the person lives his or her life. Just be very sure, so you don't make any big mistake. Because marriage is a one-time thing. Except you want to marry, divorce. Do you get? And some families, they will never even allow you to divorce. Once you divorce, you can never get married again. That's it. So you have to know the person you're getting married to, so you don't fall into trap later in the future. Because you go cry blood though. Nobody will even answer you safe. Do you get? So you have to know you're getting married to before you can just say, okay, I'm sitting down with this person, and this is how much you're going. This is how we want to plan our family. How many kids you want to have, how you want to do your finances, everything. There might be some should I say some barrier in the future, and you be like, okay, this is where our joint account comes to play. Do you get? So I feel getting to know the person you're getting married to solves a lot of problems you encounter in the future.
Yeah.
That's it.
I think also keeping that joint account does not mean that the man will not stay sometimes and show the woman love. Hope you know that.
That one should come willingly.
Willingly, it's not even
Like,
because you are saving
it should
something.
come willingly.
Please, later. I want to buy wig, the money not rich. I'm not getting. I want to buy oil in the car. I want to do this. I want to do that. All the they're not inside the joint.
Not for your personal account.
All women demand for those things. So
now, can you meet next month? Or your face on speed.
see, let me tell you something. See, you said something. I want to buy wig. I want to do this. Not all women demand for those things.
It depends on the person you're meeting.
But majority now, majority of them.
How do you die a woman?
Ask me that.
Even
Don't
not
tell me
to
that.
buy wig. Even some braids are more expensive than wigs.
From you,
Willingly.
like, directly,
Like
willingly.
asking for it.
Yes, than asking for it.
See, one thing goes with women, maintenance. As a woman, need to maintain.
Maintenance is the
So when you're talking about people that don't collect, there are only few, but majority of them, you have to look nice. You have to look nice.
You look. You
No,
have
the
to
point
look
is,
nice,
she's
you know?
trying to say that we appreciate it more if you are
it
doing
comes
it without
without
we
being
having
asked.
to demand, because demanding for it takes the beauty out of the whole thing.
Yes,
That's what we
no.
are saying. And Hot
Okay.
Chocolate is here. I don't know if she has a joint account or she whether
She's
love
trying to
carried
open.
her, but from the way I see her, I don't think she will welcome the idea of a joint account. But she go tell her, you see, she does not look like somebody that plays with money.
Yes.
But she go tell us when we return if she dey
Good.
play with money or not.
Okay.
Well, they should know we are the sound killer.
following numbers because now will akara ekwentị gị ga-eji wee kpanye okwu. The first one is 0808 487 2166, or you can call us on 0706 538 1320, 0808 487 2166, or 0708 0706 538 1320. Let's take this course. Hello. Hello. Okay, I think you have to change your location and call us back. Hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Hello.
Hello. Good afternoon. Your name and
Can you
location.
hear me?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Okay, I'm Ovashuku from Umundi of Oka.
Okay, go on.
Okay. I'm Rumi Uniku. Now, the thing is,
Yeah.
some people are saying that do what works for you. That is good. That joint account now work will do before. Can you hear me clearly?
Loud and clear.
On our work will do before, but because of what is happening in the world today, it's no longer advisable. Because many people today are no longer married because of love. I love this person. Because when you love this person, the person can trust you. Now, I'm telling on a studio now saying men have trust issues. The same way women have trust issues. Because women will be thinking that the man will carry the money and run away.
Oh no,
The same way the man will be thinking that the man will carry the money and run away with another man. So it's vice versa.
Okay.
But it's all about trust issues too. But the only thing I will advise for married people, or instead of that joint account, like myself now, there's something there's one expenses that and my husband's account was just empty, and he doesn't have time. He's always busy in the shop. He now told me to go and open. He was using my own account, and he later told me to go and open another account in another bank because of network problem in the other one. But I went and opened that account, but he's the one receiving a lot. I don't even go to the account to withdraw anything. I don't even know how much that is there. He only shows me the account when money there finishes. You see?
Okay.
So keeping joint account, money is a spirit. Anything can come up. Like myself now, if we have joint account now, and I know that he earns more than me, I may say, okay, let's have it. But if I'm looking at the money inside the account and I have personal problem, maybe my family, and I'm telling him, and he said it's the money for the kids, I will not be happy seeing that money there. Even if I say I will pay back, I may not even pay back. That is the problem.
Okay.
So, or if he takes money from there to sort his own family problem, maybe he takes 50,000. When he comes to my own, he will tell me to take 20,000. The problem comes from there. So all these things, this joint account causes a lot of problems.
Okay.
Even if I'm a woman, if I'm any more than him, we too they have sense. Now, I will have my own personal account, and even if we agree on particular amounts we are going to be putting, I know I will just be putting that amount, and I will have big money in my own account because of that trust issues too. Not that I don't trust him, but once the money is like that, once it's joint account, you start hearing so many speakings in your head. So to me, I advise that joint account should not be advisable. Even the second account I opened for him, when the ATM broke, I went to the bank to get another ATM for him. They gave me 2 ATM for that account. I've been with that ATM since, but I've never. He's not even aware of it. I've never used it. He's receiving not because he's receiving a lot, but at times I'll get hooked and I'll be like, how will I get more? Maybe he's not in town. You see? Okay. So all these things are trust issues. So more and this joint account causes a lot of trouble.
Thank you so much.
Because
all right. I think in the same way money has spirit, that's the same way some people specialize in eating only shawarma. So let's continue picking our course. Hello.
Hello,
good afternoon.
Good afternoon. I'm in program. I'm in
Okay. Okay, go on.
Yes. That would make you only a problem.
Thank you.
Come on, I want to enjoy you. Joint account of it, when I sit down.
Okay.
Yes. Because someone I know for the not better for real marriage. Not just because of money. So when you look around, you see that kind of person. I'm one of you. Only the one you make sure. Take your paper care. Now be sure now only now what do you know the only I'm on the same nation as such. They are not very good. Manobia, many what it is actually telling me why it was able. So, if I don't be fair for me because I've done that, we work. You believe them. Number one, number two, if you say, Megan, it's a about my joint account, yes, so it's off. If my one never know, I will my coach, like in this energy, meeting catch. They go. So there's a really safe. Mamma is a little bit of the master to the logo. So the thing I've been not see why. What's another dear camber? So the thing then I really as a doctor, say I'm a baby with that same because of an amount of love with me in Anambra. Jerry, there we go.
Okay.
So the patient, we don't understand and we can have a safe. I join a before, we know a
Just summarize. Not summarize. Yes, I know the final.
To the extent you want to say before I found a mobile or just so that's all I them. Every time you go, every my ATM card, I some money. I did you a large bag because I got the and I'm not quite bad with you, so I can get 50,000. Square down with your graduates at the anything without my knowledge. So you bet you here for all that come back, I didn't like the joint account. Okay, so my own advice and my own suggestion, what can I want a different account, not joint account, because
okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. I think we have to just summarize because I think these two courses it's okay. So let's summarize starting from my, or should I start from ladies?
In conclusion, I'm going to align my thoughts with what Michael said at the beginning, that at the end of the day, it depends on the individuals involved. And the thing we need to understand is the way it works for Mr. A, like he said, will not be the way it works for the other person. But at the end of the day, if you decide that you want to operate a joint account with your partner, that's entirely your choice. And I believe that you must have thought about it. And it should depend on the level of trust you have with your partner as well. So at the end of the day, Nkonya Obina, the one you decide to do is for your own good or for your is bad for you, but you know best. Do what works for you, basically. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I think it's a nice thing to have joint account, but the most important thing is to let there be mutual understanding between the two people involved.
Okay. In conclusion.
Yes, that's what I'm doing.
I'll be saying, I'm not advising the couple or the married ones out there to keep a joint account. In order, like, I know that I'm concluding this, but there are many ways to save. It's not compulsory you have a joint account with your wife. There's this thing we call mutual benefit or something. You can still save in that platform just for the kids. People do it out there just to avoid unnecessary conflicts, financial crisis in the family. So you can still do that. So I'm not going to advise anybody to have a joint account with because men can be very they can be very funny when it comes in the area of aspect of money. So just to secure your home, just keep anything financial dealings individually. Yeah.
Okay.
My own conclusion will be, I will endure everyone. Do what's best for your family, for yourself, and prioritize your family first. But from my own point of view, joint account is still the best because you will have a goal, a certain goal that you are chasing, and you will be focused with what you are chasing. And both of you will be disciplined to a certain extent that you won't just touch the money anyhow for unnecessary use. I pray that God will help us.
Okay. All right. Overall, I feel what they've said, they've all concluded very well, and they made them remarkable ideas or points concerning this topic we discussed this afternoon. And I'll still say, do what's best for you. What works for Mr. A might not work for Mr. B. So do not say, okay, this person is doing it, let me go and do it. You might not come back home safe and sound though. So I feel just do what's best for you, do it, and make sure your sanity is in place. That's what matters to me. Thank you.
All right.
Okay, and this is where we call it a day on today's program, Guests Allow with Guys. And of course, this program makes a return sometime next week. Just do the needful. You know, the marriage is based on understanding, tolerance, and love. So I think you should base everything you are doing on that. Run the joint account, but if it brings a kind of quarrel, then separate and run personal ones. That's for me, but I believe that marriage is oneness. So that's how we survive it. And this is how we are saying, just hang on, because we still have another program coming on the schedule, Health and Lifestyle by Chidemwa Oranwa.